What happens to us when we die? Scientists say physical death is the end of life. Religions believe our souls are immortal, but where we go depends on what we did on earth. We're all living in a time of great uncertainty and fear. Despite being a natural part of life, death is feared by many, so it's important that we take some time out of our day to reflect on what people who have returned from heaven have shared with us. It might just change your life forever. In today's video, we're happy to share with you the top 10 greatest lessons brought back from the afterlife. Are you ready? It's time to enter the Zen zone. At number 10. Life does not end with death. We have loss, we have bereavement, and we have grief, but the truth is nobody really dies. It never happens. It's not a part of the nature of reality. Death is a transition to another life where we will continue to learn lessons about ourselves. There is no true death, life seamlessly continues in another form. In this new form there is only peace and joy. All pain is gone. All discomfort is gone. All fear is gone. You feel incredible as you are enveloped in this feeling of unconditional love. We are not merely mind, body and soul, we are also spirit. That's what you really are. So understand, you don't die, you're a great, powerful and mighty spiritual being with dignity, direction, and purpose. At number 9. You have a purpose on earth. When we're born into this world, our souls choose what kind of challenges they want to experience here, the good ones that help us grow as individuals, or the challenging ones that make us stronger and wiser. So what are we doing here? We're here to learn lessons. Lessons about what? Well, the number one thing is lessons about love. We're here to learn the lessons of loving ourselves, loving all beings, showing compassion, forgiveness, gratitude and acceptance. All experience is considered positive or negative has meaning and purpose. What we learn down here is important. It's important not only for our lives, but in some way, it seems to have universal and cosmic consequences. There seems to be a ripple effect. A single action can really have far more wide range in consequences than we ever thought possible. Sometimes the simplest things can turn out to be the most important. We are here to manifest and experience every expression of love as our souls ascend to higher and higher levels. That's why we are here. This is part of a dynamic process of spiritual learning and growing. We are truly spiritual beings having an earthly experience, but our real nature is something greater than that. At number 8. Life is short. In spiritual terms, physical life really is short. It is a precious gift and should be cherished every day because it could end at any moment. You have an appointed time with destiny, you don't know how much time you have. You came to breathe a specific amount of breaths, and in that amount of time, you set a series of goals for yourself to accomplish. Don't waste it or take it for granted. Life is short, so live it to the fullest. Spend time with the people who matter to you, and forget about those who don't. When you look back on your life, you'll want to remember your loved ones, not your cheating ex-boyfriend or the arrogant executives you were trying to impress. Your time is limited. Life is meant for living. If you want to do something with your life, do it now and don't wait. Live every day as if it were your last. At number 7. Trust your instincts. Your instincts are often right, so trust them before any friend, expert or doctor, for all the answers lie within you. Trusting your gut is an important part of spiritual growth that can help you make better choices in life. We are here to live with courage and take the risk of choosing to use our time on earth doing something that brings you and others joy, peace and love. You know what you want and what you don't want. You know yourself better than anyone else. you're the one who has to live with your decisions. Trusting your instincts can help you avoid a lot of unnecessary stress and worry. When we ignore our instincts, we often regret it later on down the line. Our intuition is usually based on a number of factors, including our past experiences and memories, as well as how safe or threatened we feel at that moment. You can't always control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you react to it. Following your intuition will make your life easier and more enjoyable by not wasting time on things that don't matter or people who don't deserve it. At number 6. Gratitude, forgiveness, and intention. We all say we're thankful. In the US, there's a holiday dedicated to doing so. But when was the last time you truly stopped to think about what you have? Every day, we should take a moment to be grateful for our life and loved ones and to appreciate everything we take for granted. Holding on to anger and resentment will eat away at your soul and make you feel miserable all the time. When we forgive, we release ourselves from negative thoughts and emotions that are not serving us well in life anymore. Forgiveness is a sign of spiritual growth and strength. Forgiving someone does not mean you are condoning their actions, it means you are choosing peace over chaos. It frees you from the anger, bitterness, and resentment that can keep you stuck in an unhappy place. When we forgive others, we free ourselves from feeling like victims or prisoners of our pasts. Instead, we learn how to live freely in the present moment. Intention is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. With sincere intention, you can manifest your dreams into reality. Setting a positive intention creates a sense of purpose and direction in life and is a great way to cultivate inner peace and happiness. We have to understand it's never what you do that matters. It's why you do it. At number 5. Everything is one. Love is everything. God's love falls on everyone equally. This is all you need to live your life to the fullest. In this earthly environment, we have this illusion that we're separate from God. We believe we are separate from everything and everyone, which in the grand scheme of things is not true. In the afterlife, you know everything and everyone is connected, and there's unity, and there's an overwhelming sense of peace and love. You literally could not learn some of what we need to learn if we didn't come down here. We are all connected by love and light. Our souls live on after death, reincarnating into new lives until they reach spiritual perfection. At number 4. Your thoughts create your reality. Our mind is extremely powerful. Our thoughts create our reality, so think positive thoughts as often as possible. The universe provides what we focus on. Your thoughts actually manifest your reality. Our original beliefs come from our parents, and as we get older they are shaped by our teachers, peers, society, social media, our experiences, and accepting what others tell us to be true. Seldom are we encouraged to question whether our beliefs are limiting, creating fear, anxiety, judgment, or conflict with others versus unlimited and inclusive beliefs, bringing love, peace, harmony, and joy to all. The power of your thoughts is limitless. You create your own reality with your thoughts. If you want to positively change your life, start by changing how you think about things. When you change what you're thinking about, it has a direct effect on you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and helps you co-create your greatest possible life on earth. At number 3. There is no hell. When hellish realms are encountered when someone dies, they're generally noticed either at a distance where they're aware of a very frightening, horrible place, or they're actually in that realm themselves. These beings literally chose to live in that realm, and all they have to do is choose to leave it. They can't ever interact with the rest of the blissful, pleasant afterlife. These hellish realms are for beings that have made unbelievably bad choices in the afterlife, not being sentenced or forced there, but because they are such dark, evil individuals, Their heaven is literally to be surrounded by beings that are just like them, who share their negative and pessimistic values. The most important lessons shared from these afterlife experiences is it's clear that they needed an experience like that to force them to face some issues in their lives and grow to become more loving to people. Hell is only a place on earth we create when we react to our life circumstances negatively or unkindly, through our perceptions and our perspectives. There is no hell on the other side. Everyone who has ever lived is in heaven, no matter their wrongdoings during their time on earth. At number 2. Heaven is real. Heaven is absolutely a real place. It's not just for believers, it's for everyone who's ever lived on the physical plane. When we transition into the afterlife, many individuals describe the sensation of leaving their body and entering into a dark space filled with thick fog before seeing a tunnel with an intense, bright light at the end that they feel compelled towards. It's usually seen as a place of peace and tranquility where all loved ones who have passed before you were available to connect with, if wanted. It is often described as an ethereal, radiant, or spiritual portal. This phenomenon has been documented in many different countries, religions, cultures, and times throughout history. Upon reaching the end of this tunnel, people report having a sense of peace and understanding about life. Many report being guided by angelic beings to a majestic crystal city built from pure living light, where they could enter the Hall of Records, so they could review their life with ascended masters and sometimes God. The two most prominent things about heaven is God's overwhelming loving nature with a close second being an undeniable unity and oneness with God. God loves us more than we can ever imagine. God is never judgmental. God is never angry or wrathful. People who do encounter God find an overwhelmingly loving presence, and an overwhelming sense of joy and peace. God never wants to be worshipped and is the embodiment of infinite unconditional love. At number 1. Panoramic Life Review. Now that we've confirmed that heaven is real, let's discuss what happens during your life review. During the Panoramic Life Review you know everything that there is from the time you open your eyes at birth, you have complete cognitive awareness and everything's happening at the same time. Next you watch your life from a second person's point of view, as if you were your own best friend. So you can see how silly, funny, helpful or how dependable you are, but it's from your best friend's point of view. You literally become every person that you ever encountered and feel the direct results of your interaction between you and that person. So no one gets away with anything. And you are responsible for the intention of why you did what you did. But your life review is not exactly what you think. God doesn't judge you. You judge yourself. Why? Because nobody knows more about you than you do. If you follow the golden rule, which is to treat others as you want to be treated, hopefully we can create heaven on earth in no time. These are our top 10 picks. What do you think? Did we miss any of your favorites? Any top 10 list you'd like to see? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this kind of content, do me a favor and like the video, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay tuned for our latest videos. Don't forget to check out our cool merch store, it really helps us spread the Zen and grow the channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon.